Think about the last time you traveled to a country where English wasn't the primary language. You probably appreciated it when websites, signs, or even product packaging offered information in English, making your experience smoother and more comfortable, right? Now, scale that need for linguistic accessibility to a market of over 1 billion people, where English is a second language for the vast majority. Amazon, the global e commerce company, took this pretty seriously. While their initial focus might have been English centric in India, their significant investment in offering their platform and product information in multiple Indian languages has been a game changer. This move has not only made shopping more convenient for millions of Indians, but has also unlocked massive new customer segments who prefer to browse and buy in their mother tongue. In this video, we look into the undeniable power of regional languages in India and why localization is absolutely crucial for thriving in this vibrant and diverse market. Let's begin by understanding the sheer scale of linguistic diversity in India. And we're not just talking about a few dialects here. India has over 22 officially recognized languages, each spoken by millions of people. To limit your communication to English is to potentially exclude the vast majority of your target audience. Consider Unacademy, a leading Indian online learning platform. Their significant growth can be attributed in part to their strategy of offering educational content and live classes in multiple Indian languages, thereby catering to learners who prefer to study in their native tongue. This has enabled them to reach a wider student base across various states and educational boards. Similarly, a smaller foreign language learning platform like Babbel has gained traction by not just offering English courses for Indian speakers, but also by offering courses in several Indian languages for global learners, showcasing an understanding of the linguistic richness. The key takeaway here is that acknowledging and catering to linguistic diversity opens up significantly larger addressable markets. This leads us directly to the critical role of translation. While seemingly straightforward, effective translation in the Indian context goes simply beyond just converting words. It requires a deep understanding of cultural context, local idioms, and nuances in meaning. Flipkart, a major Indian e-commerce platform, invests heavily in accurate and culturally relevant translations of product descriptions and website content across various Indian languages. This ensures that buyers understand the features and benefits clearly, reducing ambiguity and increasing purchase confidence. A smaller foreign company selling, for example, specialized auto parts might partner with native-speaking technical translators who understand the specific terminology in languages like Tamil or Telugu to provide accurate and reliable product information to local mechanics and businesses. The lesson here is that precise and culturally aware translation builds trust and reduces friction in the buying process. Taking it a step further, we arrive at the art and science of transcreation. This is about recreating the intent, tone, as well as the emotional impact of your original message in the target regional language. Cadbury, while a global brand, has consistently excelled in transcreating their advertising campaigns for India. Their iconic Kuch Meetha Ho Jaiye tagline, which literally means let something sweet happen, resonates deeply across languages, but the accompanying visuals and emotional narrative are often adapted to local cultural contexts and festive occasions. A smaller foreign food and beverage company, for instance, introducing a new snack, might work with local creative agencies to develop taglines and jingles in regional languages that capture the desired feeling and brand personality, rather than simply translating a Western slogan that might not have the same emotional resonance. Effective transcreation forges a deeper emotional connect with the target audience. Perhaps the most compelling reason to embrace regional languages is the power to reach wide audiences beyond just English speakers. Jio, an Indian telecoms giant, has revolutionized the market by offering affordable internet access as well as content in multiple Indian languages. This strategy directly targeted the vast majority of the population who are more comfortable with their own mother tongue, leading to unprecedented subscriber growth. Similarly, smaller online news platforms, for instance, that translate their articles into several Indian languages can tap a significant segment of the population that prefers to consume news in their local language, thereby building a loyal readership that English only platforms might miss. Speaking to consumers in their preferred language dramatically expands your potential customer base and fosters inclusivity. Now, let's look at some practical examples of companies leveraging regional languages for sales success. Paytm, a leading Indian digital payments platform, offers its app interface and customer support in numerous Indian languages, making digital transactions accessible and user friendly for a wider demographic, including those critically in rural areas. A smaller online learning platform, for example, focusing on skills development, might offer its courses with subtitles and transcripts in regional languages, catering to learners who may have limited English proficiency but who are eager to upskill. By making their offerings linguistically inclusive, these companies are breaking down barriers and driving adoption across diverse segments. In a country as linguistically rich and diverse as India, the power of regional languages is not merely a suggestion. It's a fundamental driver of sales success. We've seen how companies like Unacademy and Flipkart have leveraged linguistic diversity for market penetration, how Cadbury excels in culturally resonant transcreation, how Geo expands its reach by speaking the language of the masses, and how Paytm made digital services accessible through localization. Our key takeaways from this, therefore, are clear. First, embrace linguistic diversity as a core market reality. Second, invest in accurate translation and culturally nuanced transcreation to connect authentically. Third, recognize that speaking your customer's language unlocks wider audiences and builds trust. And finally, look at successful Indian and smaller foreign companies as blueprints for leveraging the power of regional languages. By prioritizing linguistic inclusivity, businesses can tap into the immense potential of the Indian market and build sustainable growth.